Do you have any idea what President Trump says in this 1 minute video? It's actually like 15 seconds of the video. Let me just quote. I'm just gonna quote the exact words that come out from President Trump's mouth. He speaks about being on the cover magazine of Time, on the Time cover magazine, almost 50 times. And President Trump says, he speaks about the Fed, like the Federal Reserve and Powell and late Powell and stuff, how he's gonna be changed. And then he says, I've been on the. He gives thanks to the guy who put them on the cover of Time magazine, and President Trump says, "I've been on the cover of Time almost 50 times, but Mark, I can only use 17 of them. 17 are great. 17. Do you understand? Can you even?" And this is not the first time. This is one of many times when President Trump said 17 in public discourse, in public, in the face. Like, obviously, if you don't study geopolitics and if you don't study the stuff which is public, it's public for everyone to see if you wish to see it. I didn't see it for 5 years, and I started researching when President Trump came back into office in January this year for his second term, and by March, April, I understood everything. And since March, April has been a roller coaster of information, which is like, I was like, wow, all this was public and I didn't even spend my time. Of course, you have to spend your precious time, your life, even if it's just 1 hour a day or half an hour a day. I've sacrificed and spent my time every day since January. And gosh, I was like, how is it possible? I was like so lazy of me being so lazy and not like understanding this in 2024, 2023, 2022, all the way from 2021. These things were like in the public domain. And it's so awesome to just know. This is like a proper video from the White House of so many videos that are in the public domain, officially public speeches of President Trump. And again, I don't even know if you understand the beauty and the awesomeness and like God mode in this. So President Trump just speaks like that about late Powell from the Fed, and then he laughs about, hey, there's a long list of people who are going to replace Powell in the Fed, and he speaks to Scott Bessent, Secretary of Treasury and stuff. And then he says, oh, there's Mark. Oh, thank you for the beautiful picture on the cover of the Time magazine. And then says, just so casual, Trump says, I've been on the cover of Time magazine almost 50 times, but I can only use 17 of those. 17 are great. Oh man, I don't even know if you, and of course this is like, well, he used the same thing. He spoke the same words similarly in speeches in 2024 and 2023 in the previous years. It's so awesome. Like, he says everything in such a casual way, in such a short, in seconds, and it's like, for those who just listen to the speech, where that's in person or like you watched on TV or like on social media or like whatever on X and stuff, or on YouTube, it's just like, okay, so what? So he just made a comment about being on the cover of Time magazine. No. If you listen through the lines, if you pay attention, if you follow the rabbit, man, it's like, I don't know. I hope that you get it. Of course, you can now find me on my Rumble channel. If you go on Rumble and you type in Divergent or Divergent Truth, you find my Rumble channel in English, and I can speak freely about this. But gosh, for so many people who don't get it, it must be so, I don't know, lonely or depressing, or you can be so lost. But the thing is, I was lonely and depressed and lost, and then I just like said, okay, let's get serious and let's get starting and researching and stuff. And of course, it took me some time, and I had to be careful to separate the truth from the lies, and it was frustrating, and days went by and weeks went by and months went by, and I wasn't able to find information. Then I found some information, and I started digging, and of course, I had to use my free time every day. Like every day, sometimes I only have like 15 minutes or like half an hour, like 10 minutes. And I just use that, and I sum up those minutes I watch. For example, if I have to watch like a video which is like half an hour long, like 1 hour long, like a documentary, and I just watch it 10 minutes today, 15 minutes tomorrow, and it adds up, right? And day after day. And then you just understand, you get the message, and you say, wow, this is like so amazing, so awesome. Like it's in front of our noses. It has always been there pretty much since 2015, when President Trump was in the campaign. And then you just, of course, and it's thanks to many people on X. X is the best, man. Like X and Rumble. X as social media with all the short text and short videos, and of course Rumble as the to-go platform if you want to check awesome videos where you can speak freely with no censorship. And it's thanks to so many people on X that they just do these short videos, right? They and just put like videos of 1 minute or like half a minute or like 45 seconds, like 2 minutes. It's like so amazing, and you understand the Patriots, and you understand the messages, which are, there's nothing hidden, and everything has been given to us. And then there's these people who of course understand this, and I'm proud to be part of them. But then there's a bunch of people who they just moan and complain, but they never like get to the details of studying and researching and understanding what's in front of our noses. And it's sad really to see so many lost people. When it's so easy, everything has been given to us in terms of information. And it's true, information is power. Information is knowledge, and it's power, and it's freedom. But of course, information can be used as a psyop and as a like other type of things. But when you understand, when you separate the good information from the bad information, you see how easy it is to find the good information, especially since Twitter was bought and changed to X, and especially since Rumble exists, and especially when you search on like other websites and other search engines which are not Google, right? Because if you search on Google, you just get what Google wants you to see, and we all know what Google does. But when you search for these things on different search engines, you get so many good results that you never see on Google, like literally. And if you go to X and Rumble, you find stuff you never find on YouTube or like Facebook or TikTok or other websites. So again, let me just finish the video. I have to do this because like it's so epic, legendary. President Trump is speaking about the Fed and stuff, and all of a sudden he says, "Oh, thank you very much, Mark, for the photo on the Time magazine. I've been on the Time, I'm on the cover of Time magazine almost 50 times. But Mark, I can only use 17 of those. 17 are great." Oh man, I love 17. I really love 17. Gosh, if any of those who are 17, if any of you listen to this and you're part of that, I thank you so much. Like, I'm just a common mortal in my corner. I literally, I'm just a common mortal. I have no government position, no military position, no corporate position, nothing. I'm just a Mr. Nobody in my corner. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and my intelligence, as a Mr. Nobody in my corner. Thank you so much. This is a message for like those who are part of 17. It's just thank you. I really do say it seriously. Yeah, I hope I'm not repeating myself too much, but I can't state the importance enough of this in words. Thank you so much. It makes a huge world of difference in the daily life. Just like waking up in the morning and going back to sleep at night, it just makes such a huge difference to know all of this. So I thank you a lot for all those of you who are like in positions of power, and all those of you who are just like me, but you're much more intelligent as content creators and online creators. Thank you so much, and I'm trying to do my best as well to put this information out there and stuff. So God bless President Trump, God bless the United States of America, and God bless 17. See you next time.